Rumors have Samsung's Galaxy S9 bringing some major internal changes, but not the standard ones. LG might still launch a new flagship soon, but you could not really call that a new phone. We've got news about Project Linda, as it might actually launch this time. I'm Jaime Rivera, back in the studio. It's refreshing, but yesterday's travel was so crazy I couldn't get you this video. Let's do it today. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today talking about OnePlus. If you remember, a couple of days ago, we talked about the whole probability of a security breach in the company's credit card system and the fact that it was only accepting PayPal. As of today, the company has confirmed, yes, it did have a security breach. Up to 40,000 users could have been affected, not necessarily affected. So yeah, the company is taking its precautions and hopefully this will get fixed soon. Now let's talk about LG. We were expecting a G7 to be announced. We got the company's CEO claiming that they were going to do a completely new strategy. MWC might still see an LG flagship be announced, but the problem is it's not necessarily going to be a G7. Apparently there will be a refresh to the LG V30 being announced that will be more powerful. If LG would come up with the same phone in the Snapdragon 845, I would be happy. Let's see if that happens. Now let's talk about iPhone X. Believe it or not, even though the phone sold really well during the holiday season, it didn't really sell as much as analysts were predicting. They were claiming between 20 to 30,000 phones, and the number is more like 18,000, even though Apple hasn't really provided figures just yet. And even if it does, it won't provide specifically for the iPhone X. Most important, according to analysts, they're not expecting this to improve because mainly in major countries like China, this phone is just too expensive. So the rumors are that for the 2018 iPhone X, or whatever that number will be, apparently this phone will sell like hotcakes, mainly because Apple is apparently planning to drop the price. It has to drop the price. Let's see if it does happen though. And probably one of my favorite products from CES 2018 was Project Linda. The biggest problem is Razer's track record. Every single project the company has shown off in past CESs has ended up becoming vaporware, just a concept that never gets launched. We've got some trusted sources claiming that we will be getting a Project Linda. It just won't happen now. Apparently we should expect a refresh to the Razer phone by later this year, and in that later this year I'm talking around September, October probably, and it seems that this phone will have Project Linda. You know, I hope they keep the design, I hope they keep the speakers, and they bring us the Linda that we saw. Better screen probably, Razer, better camera. Let's see in the end what happens. And finally, in today's most interesting news, let's discuss the S9, S9 Plus. We've got more trusted sources pretty much double confirming what we had heard before on specifications. So no changes when it comes to processor, RAM, cameras, variable apertures. Apparently that's a given, and we're 3 weeks away from MWC, so it makes sense. Most interesting are the changes that users won't really be able to see, like for example, new OLED technology that will make the screen slimmer to a certain degree, and other more interesting changes come in the substrate-like PCB that will be used. Apparently it'll take less of a footprint within the chassis, which could enable a larger battery, but the rumors are the battery is not changing. So hey, in today's comments, let us know what would get you most excited about the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. In my case, I hope they come up with some new camera improvements. I mean, I have a hard time not using the Pixel 2 XL just because of how great that camera is. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch yesterday's Pocketnow Daily up here and our collaboration video for CES 2018 down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next week.